We got the Black Gamer Experience video by Antonio Talks. Man, gaming as a black person, you will see and hear some crazy shit. If you're online gaming, if you do like solo games, stuff like that, this video may not relate to you, but if you were on them online games, I'm talking about that COD, that Need for Speed Most Wanted Online, that, bro, all of that. Overwatch, Brawlhalla, I can keep going. GTA, man, 2K, oh boy. Y'all gonna feel this video. Let's get into it, man, let's go.
So the first time that I've ever experienced racism was through gaming. I am very big on video games, man. I've been playing them my entire life. I would say
I'm not gonna lie, bro. My first ever racist experience was, I think I was around like 9, and what game was I playing? It was either 2K or a Call of Duty game or something. All I remember is I beat this dude and he dropped the hardest R on me I've ever heard since the Jim Crow era. Hardest R. You stupid fucking, yeah. And you can fill in the blanks on what he said after that. Boy, that crushed my 9-year-old spirit. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I cried, fool. I actually cried, bro. The reason why that's so crazy to me is because, bro, today, like, and even like a year or two after that, I probably wouldn't have cared. But that was just my first time of that happening to me. So I was just like, what the fuck? Why are people being racist to me on the... It's online, man. You can't control it.
Since the age of about 5 or 6. I'm 24 right now, so that's damn near my whole life. I started off playing, single player and story mode games, but around 2010, 2011 is when I got my PlayStation 3, and this is when I started to play online. I was playing one of the Call of Duties. I can't remember if it was like Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. I don't know, any COD that was around at that time. I hop on the mic like, hey, what's up, everybody? Just talking, being that damn squeaker that everybody's annoyed of, right? And I get hit with all types of N-words, insults, monkeys. I'm like, damn.
Oh, nah. You just got the racism from you just walking in there and speaking. I got the racism from beating somebody. That's crazy, fool.
To be fair, bro, Call of Duty lobbies are extremely toxic all around. But this pretty much, was for other games that I was playing as well. I remember when GTA 5 Online came out. This was something that I dealt with as well. Getting called N-words, monkeys, all types of stuff.
I quit playing video games this past year due to the immense amount of racism on the video game, right? And it really popped out to me. I've been playing video games my whole life. I'm talking 24 years, right? Like, I'm 28. I've probably been playing since I was 4 years old. And
bro's been playing video games for longer than I've been alive. Fuck.
I didn't stop until this past year. And the reason I stopped is because of racism. And it's I can have my country set on Europe, bro, East Asia, bro. I'm telling you guys, everybody has heard a black voice before, and the only thing they know about black people is racism.
Y'all don't realize gaming is a lot of people peace. People work their jobs, they come home and play the game and just want to get a peace of mind. That is why I stick to single player games like nowadays. In fact,
that's probably what I would have said to bro. Like, don't quit video games entirely, bro. Just play. There's a lot of good single player games out here. One of them is Ghost of Yotei. Dog, if y'all haven't played Ghost of Yotei, please, if you have a PlayStation, I don't know if like Xbox has Ghost of Yotei, but good lord, that shit is a fire ass single player game. It just sucks that people are able to say these things and it can just result in somebody just quitting gaming entirely. This man has loved games for 20 plus years, and I mean, in a way, he's protecting his peace by leaving video games and stuff like that, so I can't be mad at him. But man, if you was gonna leave video games, just leave online video games. Stick to single players, man. Stick to single players.
And classics. Y'all got to get y'all an emulator on y'all PC, right? I got a PS2 emulator and a PS3 emulator. So I play a lot of classics, really. I'm just gaming to myself, vibing out. Because, bro, it's just like, I don't even want to deal with that. I ain't got time for it, bro.
Every time we perform better than them, every time we try to communicate on the mic, every time we try to do anything, we just get called racial slurs, right? Before anything else pops off. And I don't know if you guys know this, it is extremely demoralizing to try to do your hobby, to try to play the game, to try to win a game when your teammates are just openly racist because they can be.
Yeah.
And that is why we need more black, communities. I want to start a Discord. I'm probably going to do it soon. Y'all let me know if y'all think I should. I want to, like, a lot of people just been telling me to start a Discord of just black discussions anyway. Gaming. We could talk about shit, real life, world, political shit, or, all type of stuff. Because, like, when we get to ourselves, it's a problem. Be like, oh, why is it just black? Why is it just black this? Because we got to deal with shit like this, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is starting to get to a point where it's not even worth it playing video games anymore. Like, they are ruining the black experience. And you can say whatever you want. It's hard, right? I've been playing video games.
And all the people that are coming from the standpoint of, oh, bro, they're just saying things on the internet like, bro, don't take it to heart, yada, yada. I get that. I get that stance. But imagine hopping on a game every day. You get back from the world, you know what I'm saying? Life been stressful. You hop on the game to get some peace. And you are just getting constantly berated with racial slurs. You are just constantly getting hit with racial slurs, all of that. Consistently every time you get on the game online. Imagine you're in that spot. You'd probably take the same take as this guy. You'd probably be like, hell nah, bro. Fuck these video games. I ain't doing this shit no more. Because when you start to affect something that brings somebody peace, they're going to be like, oh, hell nah, fuck this shit. I ain't doing it. So all you people coming from with the mindset of, oh, it's just stuff that people say online, bro. Like, it's not that deep. It can get that deep for some people, bro. It can get that deep. For some people, it's not as simple as just, oh, get in another lobby or get on another game or some shit. Like, bro.
A little kid, before I even knew what these words meant, before I even knew what racism was. And it's different from COD lobbies. Guys, it's different from COD lobbies. It's not the same, bruh. It is not the same. Yeah. COD lobbies used to have one or two the whole session. People, it's every single match you queue up.
I would disagree with that. I don't know, man. Like I said, I think it's because also I was young. I was a goddamn squeaker on these mics. So, I don't know. It was like at least 3 times out the week I'm getting called the N-word while playing COD. You know what I'm saying? I just got used to it. Honestly, this is how I worked on my flaming skills. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Them COD lobbies will either take you through 3 paths. One, you're gonna be like, oh, bro, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this shit anymore. I'm getting off the game. The take of this guy. 2, you build resilience and you start to not care about it. Or 3, you develop the skill of frying a motherfucker. You develop the skill of roasting the shit out of somebody, bro. Oh my God. If anything, those online lobbies sharpen iron sharpening iron, bro. That's what it was, bro. That's what it was, bro. Video games helped me roast in real life. Real shit.
Called them a couple of saltines, a couple twice a time or whatever.
If you do something a non-black person doesn't like, they're just going to immediately go to racist comments and attack us mentally and psychologically. I make this video because I've been seeing a lot of creators talk about this, and honestly, this is very naive, but I thought it was just a unique experience. I just quit the game and just kept it P. But seeing all of these people who look like me and think like me getting immediately just bogged down because of some racist remarks from some child or some man-child who doesn't know how to control their feelings, or someone who's fed up with their life and projecting their frustration over a video game, whatever the case might be, this shit is egregious, bro. And like, I really want y'all to just be on a fly on a wall in some of these games. I'm talking Dota, League, Marvel Rivals, like Fortnite, I'm talking the real games that real people play. You really see the amount of racism in the gaming community. Yeah. And I think it's just a microcosm, right, of bigger society and human civilization, but it still doesn't negate the fact that 80% of the people online are racist, misogynist.
Sad to say, but gaming is an alt-right pipeline. And I know I say everything is an alt-right pipeline, but it really is.
Yeah, if you let it get to you like that, it can become an alt-right pipeline for real. What helped me when, you know, I was dealing with racism and stuff like that in video games was knowing the fact that these niggas are not saying this shit to me in real life. A lot of these motherfuckers that will say shit to you in the game, they are not saying this shit in real life, bro. These motherfuckers are young ass kids or scrawny ass young adult white men, bro. Like, these niggas is not saying this shit to you in real life. So I hope that helps. If anybody's going through that right now, just know these niggas ain't saying that shit to you in real life. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers that say this shit on the game, they're pussy. They won't say this shit to you in real life.
About it. Like, just all of the racism, the misogyny is very toxic. A lot of communities are toxic, right? They don't want to see women protagonists. They don't want to see black protagonists. God forbid you see a black protagonist.
Bro, when Ghost of Yotei came out, motherfuckers was so pissed that it was a female lead. And when you ask them why, motherfuckers is like, they're making the game woke. How are they making the game woke? How, bro? It's just a female lead, bro. These are the same people that will use female skins in Fortnite. These are the same people that will use female skins in Fortnite. But when it comes to a girl being a lead in a game, they're like, no, bro, nah. They're all up in arms and shit. That shit never made sense to me, bro. Ever.
We're going to talk about that later on.
Why is racism so normalized on Roblox? I feel like that's an ongoing thing that, you know, I've been going through since like the past 2 years now, Roblox. I'll be on Roblox and I'll be on mic up. I'll just be sitting right there doing my own thing, and then somebody will walk past me and they'll be quick to call me racial slurs. They call me monkey, watermelon, etc., right? And I just think it's so normalized because you can hear it come out their mouth so smoothly.
It's normalized. Like I said, bro, since Trump came into office, racism has just went back up. A lot of these folks feel they feel comfortable because they're like, okay, our president, he boldly racist. Just the current state of things. Oh, black fatigue. Like I say, bro, I'm never letting that shit down, and I'm giving the same energy back. I'm probably one of the only people on the internet doing that shit, especially on YouTube. You don't see a lot of people giving the same energy back.
Yeah,
there's always some kumbaya shit.
Yeah, really shout out Antonio Speaks, bro, for sure. We ain't doing this kumbaya shit. You want to be racist? Cool. I'm gonna deliver the same energy and then some. You racist bitch ass nigga.
From frustration like this,
it's very disgusting. It's disgusting behavior in general. The majority of it is Hispanics and white people that do it. It's always Hispanic or white people.
The Asian community as well. It's everybody, really. You know what I'm saying? So if you are an Asian or Hispanic that's not racist, bro, y'all gotta really go into y'all community because it's
gotta
very
check that shit.
anti-black in these non-black communities. Shit is anti-black in our own communities. We got raccoons as well, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we black, so we don't have as big of a problem. But you know what I'm saying? It's the whole world is, bro.
It's so normalized in Gen Z generation because of social media and what people show us on social media. This is the exact reason why they're acting the way they're acting and being casually racist.
Hey man, I'm on Madden, bro. I'm so sick of white folks. I'm on Madden. I'm motherfucking pick off this white dude, right? Pick six his ass. And I turn on my mic and I'm like, yeah, I read your ass like a book. This nigga hadn't said nothing to me the entire game. He hadn't had his mic on or nothing. This nigga turned his mic on and said, huh, that's odd. I didn't know niggas read. I said,
bro, it's not funny, but it's like these niggas be so quick with they fucking racist insults. It's just like they gotta memorize, and they can literally tell off our voice. I don't know what it is, but they be ready and off the rip, nigga. They be on that shit, bro.
I chuckled a little bit though. I can't even lie, bro. That game racism low key be foot. After that, he was like, nah, man, I'm sorry.
It's just a thing like. You see it so much, so you don't really get I don't get offended by it as much, right?
You kind of just gotta either laugh it off or just be like, fuck it.
I may chuckle sometimes, but I'm about to get on your ass, all right? You know what I'm saying?
For saying that shit, bro. You a hell of a Madden player. And I was like, oh yeah, shit. I appreciate the game, whatever. He said, I guess that's what happened when your black ass is unemployed, huh? I said, bro, goddamn, fuck it. So after that, I was like, man, I ain't listening to shit you talking about, nigga. I'm killing your ass. He said, speaking of killing. He said, speaking of killing. How many
Good Lord.
Last
oh my, bro. That's why we gotta get our rebuttals back up, right? That's why I tell y'all about the statistics, the 29. White people, white men, they make up 28% of the American population, but commit 71 of the, offenses for holding on to child. You know what? They have a bad child pred problem in the white community. So we got to start using our insults back to them. All right. So I'm just giving y'all some ammo. So if they come at you first, you got shit to get back to them. Be like, hey, y'all stop touching on them kids. Black people,
shoot, sometimes, bro, you gotta get in your devilish bag and get a little fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The last racist encounter I had, I think it was on Brawlhalla. It was on Brawlhalla, bro. I went to the dude's like PSN name, stuff like that. I saw that he had long live his grandma, stuff like that in his bio. You already know what I said. I ain't gonna hold you. I let that motherfucker rip. I'm not gonna lie. I let that hoe rip. And after that, guess what? This nigga stopped talking. Nigga stopped talking, bro. I'm pretty sure his grandma died recently, stuff like that. And, I'm never one to just be like, oh yeah, just say it with no remorse, stuff like that. Nah, but this motherfucker was being so goddamn racist, calling me a monkey, all of that shit, using the ER. So, nigga, you want to go low? Nigga, I'ma go to hell. You want to go low? I'ma go straight to hell. Fuck you mean? And guess what? After that nigga ain't talk for the rest. That nigga ain't talk for the rest of the match. Match, bro. I mean, yeah, I wanted to rematch, bro. And he ain't accept the rematch, man. It was cooked. It was cooked.
We smoke each other, but y'all be touching on kids. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna flame, let's flame statistically then. Because you really don't, even speaking of killing, every world war has started by a white person. So this ain't that type of video. I'm just trying to get y'all, y'all watch.
I'm about to say, don't y'all kill y'all own people too? Isn't a white person like 80 to 85% more likely to get killed by another white person? So this whole, speaking of killing, don't y'all be killing y'all? Hey, y'all be doing the same shit. Y'all be doing the same goddamn shit. It may not be gang related or none of that shit, but boy, y'all be killing y'all own people.
I'm giving y'all free game, give y'all some ammo now.
In this video, we're going to talk about racism in video games, especially in Fortnite. And here's the thing, right? This is not rare. This is not an anomaly. This isn't one person doing this.
This is everybody.
I got on Fortnite 2 days ago and someone called me the N-word. This is a normal thing if you're black and playing video games. Being black in America means no matter where you go, whether it's a grocery store, whether it's Target, or whether it's a game in Fortnite, you're going to experience racism. And it's because racism is deeply ingrained in America and across the world. But it's especially bad in video games because you can remain anonymous.
Yes.
You think this kid would say the words he's saying to a black person's face? Call him a cotton picker in real life?
No.
Absolutely not. But he feels perfectly comfortable doing it from behind a computer screen, because there are no repercussions for his actions. If he said that to someone in real life, they might punch you in the face. The worst thing that can happen to you.
And guess what, y'all? And even if you do that in real life, they're going to say, you're chipping out. It's just words. No, it's actions, you know what I'm saying, to the things you say.
Freedom of speech does not absolve you from freedom of consequences. Boy, I've been saying that sentence for so fucking long, and I mean it. Freedom of speech does not absolve you from freedom of consequence. You know what, bro? This whole, it's just words. I bet, bro. If you're walking with your mom and somebody walks up to your mom and calls her a smooth bitch, calls her a bitch right to her face, what are you gonna do? Oh, no, I'm pressing my seat. Yeah. But guess what? You can't do that. Why? It's just words. But it's my mom. Nah, nigga. Nah, it's just words, right? It's just fucking words, right? Niggas love to fucking say, it's just words when it comes to someone being racist or stuff like that. But when it comes to saying stuff about family members, stuff like that, other things, now it's, it's not just words, bro. There's meaning behind. There's meaning behind this shit too. Why the fuck do you think we're getting so mad and telling you to stop, bro? Yeah, so that whole it's just words thing, bro. You can flip that shit right on its head as soon as you tell them, oh yeah, bro, what if I just walk up to your mom or your aunt or anybody you love and just call them a smooth bitch in your face? What are you gonna do? Exactly.
Not everybody has tough skin. You know, they're gonna beat your ass if you do it, and then they're gonna say you're chipping out. No, nigga, you got your ass beat.
Online is you can get banned from the game, and then you can just create a new account. Fortnite is free. And I wanted to ask y'all a question really quickly. Why is Fortnite the most racist game that I've ever played?
And I didn't know this because I never really got into Fortnite.
I ain't gonna lie, big bro. If you think this is the most racist game you ever played, if you was on them Black Ops 2 lobbies back in 2012, 2011, nigga, how do I tell you? How do I tell you, bruh? You think Fortnite's bad? Oh my God.
I could never get into it. I'm not saying that to try to be different. I played it when it first came out, but I never really got deep into Fortnite. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I never had any like racist experiences on Fortnite though. All of my racist experiences have either come through 2K, Brawlhalla, any Call of Duty game, or I'm trying to think. Those are the only three off the top of my head that I can think of where I've had a racist experience.
I played it a couple of times, but I see this a lot. A lot of people bring up Fortnite as an example, and I ain't know that. I thought it was little kids, but I mean, yeah, little kids, they racist. That's sad to say.
I've played a ton of other games. I've never experienced racism like I do there. Like, I called someone out recently for using the N-word, and I was like, hey, do you mind, like, not using racial slurs online and we can just play the game? And it basically went how this video went. But instead of calling me a cotton picker, they told me I was a monkey and I needed to go back to Africa and a bunch of other things. But let's talk about that response really quickly, because I feel like there's a real lack of empathy from children online. Like I just said, you know, I called him out for saying the N-word and saying that it's making me uncomfortable and feeling bad, and he's like, I don't care, let me double down, triple down, quadruple down. That's not a person who has empathy. But then if you go and ask their mom's gonna be like, oh my God, he's the sweetest, most nicest boy ever.
He's the sweetest boy. He never did anything wrong. Bruh, ma'am, your son is calling other black people cotton picking monkeys and using the hard ER on that game. You think he's just having fun on that motherfucker? Hell no. Your son is a racist piece of shit. Yeah. Oh, man. Sometimes I wish some of these game chats got leaked to these niggas' parents, bro. Ooh, man.
Your son is saying the N-word online, and he just told me he wants to lynch me, okay? We must be talking about different people. And if you're a parent watching this and your kid plays Fortnite, I implore you to take a closer look at what they're saying and doing. Yeah. Because some parents hear their kids say the N-word online and literally do not care. And in that case, it makes sense where that child got their racism from. But there are some parents who are absolutely clueless that their son is going down the alt-right pipeline. Now pay close attention to the language I'm using. I said son, not once did I mention daughter. Because I can not once remember facing racism or racial slurs from a girl online.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's young white men. It's young white men.
Yeah. I've never had a racist experience with a girl, like, online. Period. Maybe some of my black girls or POC girls in the comments, y'all let me know, have y'all experienced any racism from like white girls or some shit from gaming? Because we talking about the black gaming experience right here, but this is I'm talking as a black man, Antonio's talking as a black man, and this guy's talking as a black man. As a black woman, I don't know what your experience is like gaming, so let me know, please.
I'm saying that's why I be so critical of white men. I could care less about going after women, you know what I'm saying, whatever. It's the men, man to man. I'm gonna get on y'all ass. These niggas be racist as hell, but they don't have none of that energy in real life. And like I said, it starts at a young age. Shit, watching YouTubers like PewDiePie. I'm gonna do a video on PewDiePie, lame ass. Never could get into him. Never found him entertaining. I don't know how he gained that many subs. So a new
bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I only subbed to PewDiePie as a kid because everybody else did. I never watched that nigga a day in my life. And when that clip leaked of him saying that, bro, I unfollowed him immediately and I subbed to T-Series, bro. Remember when they was going at it, bro? PewDiePie versus T-Series, bro. I subbed to T-Series immediately. I was like, fuck this nigga, bro. Fuck PewDiePie.
Silent Hill game just came out. They dropped the trailer, and the protagonist is black. And I'm ecstatic, right?
Let's go.
As we all know, in 2026, man, just even seeing a black person on the screen makes some people skin itch, okay? Take a look at this post, and off the rip, look at the cross in his name. These motherfuckers always Christian, but have the most hate in their heart, right? He says, new Silent Hill game announced. Protagonist is a Scottish black guy. And this has over 6,000 likes, man. And they photoshopped him to look like George Floyd. Their obsession with George Floyd is insane. Games.
Y'all never seen Scottish black people, bro? Like they exist. There's a lot of them actually. Shit. If you type in TikTok Scottish black people, you'll see them, bro. They everywhere.
Be unrealistic as hell. You could be in space with your helmet off, fighting aliens, being an alien. But the thing that makes a game unrealistic is it being a black guy. I mean, we got supernatural shit. We got motherfuckers with superpowers. But the most unrealistic thing, y'all, is that it's a black person. But if you want to touch up on this whole situation, man, I literally just did a video talking about some of my favorite black protagonists and how black representation needs to be, worked on in video games. I dropped the video on my main channel, man. Check it out.
Shout out Antonio for this video. One thing I can say is, and this differs based on who you are, but don't let what people say deter you from doing something that you love, bro. If you love playing COD, love getting online, stuff like that, still do that, man. If you gotta mute the chat rooms, mute the whatever it is, bro, mute it. Do what you gotta do. Play a single player game or something. Do not let these bitch ass racist white kids or white men dictate how you move in the gaming space, bro. Fuck no. Do what you want. Period. But I will say it's not that easy for some people. Like, I've developed, thicker skin going through some shit like this, and a lot of other people in the same situation may not have thicker skin. So if you do gotta pull back from the video games, do it, protect your peace. But yeah, that's how I feel. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I love y'all so much. Marso Mafia the gang, Marso Mob the squad. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.